The seventh stage in the Passion of Christ was his ascension into heaven. Heaven means the sky. Ascension means ascend, means fly. So to travel in an aircraft means an act of flying, a flight. Also means to make something float or flutter in the air. In this case, their ashes. And it also means a mountain. So flying high in the sky and spreading their ashes over the mountain represents the ascension of Jesus into heaven. And we begin at where warm waters halt, back in West Yellowstone, Montana. So same thing. Streets merge onto Canyon Street, and we follow Canyon Street all the way down to Forrest's house on the old Santa Fe Trail. Not far, but too far to walk. We head north in the direction of Water Street, but we stop at Forest Estate. Put in below the home of Brown, so we pull into Forest's driveway. We park in front of his house and disembark the vehicle. From there, it's no place for the meek. So from the driveway, it's north to Forrest's study or his den and to his fireplace. So place means fireplace. It also means a den. Meek means having no spirit. So fire. So no place for the meek is having a spirit. So having a fire. The end is ever drawing nigh. So the fire is on the left as you stand in front of his desk and is always producing a nice draft up the chimney and burning or glowing nicely. So end means a fire, means burn, also means cremated remains. It means a receptacle for ashes as well. It's a remnant or fragment, which are remains. So drawing. Draw means to produce a draft as a pipe or flue in the fireplace. Nigh means being on the left side. Burning means very bright, glowing, a flame. There'll be no paddle up your creek, so there'll be no stamping or beating out the fire. Paddle means to beat or stamp, to extinguish by striking with a forcible downward thrust of the foot. Creek means burn, so a burning fire. In this case here, even a forest fire, since Forest is the one who would have made that fire. Just heavy loads and water high. So just a lot of thick smoke that will make your eyes water if you try and stomp it out. So just means smoke, means thick. Loads means a large amount. Water means tears, and high means excessive. So lots of tears and lots of smoke. So if you've been wise and found the blaze, if you were smart and found the fire that first started in the fireplace. So wise means pilot, in this case Forrest, and it means a fire. And wise and found the blaze. Found means cast. So the urns were something that he cast in bronze himself. This I don't know. I'm assuming. Blaze means a fire, a flame. Flame also means sweetheart or beloved, an object of one's passionate love. So his wife Peggy, and spot means a hole, so an opening through something, which would be the fireplace and chimney. It also means a pit. or fire pit. So look quickly down your quest to cease. So you get there, you look down on the heart. Your target is the urn with Forrest's ashes. So look means a visual search or examination. Check around. Quickly means the heart. So look around the floor of a fireplace, usually of stone. So you're looking around the fireside and fireplace. Down means to the floor or bottom, towards the bottom, going or directed downward. Quest means an object of search or pursuit. It also means chase, which is to ornament metal by engraving. So I'm assuming there'd be some engraving on the two urns if Forrest is the one who made it, or if he had them made. And to cease, cease means die, death. End means remains. It also means a receptacle for ashes. So in this case, the two urns. The Terry Scant with Marvel Gaze means, except, wait a minute, there's a second urn with Peggy's ashes. But means except. Terry means wait. Scant means a minute. Marvel means something else. Significant, in this case, a significant other, which would be Peggy. And gaze means to visually search and look for it. So just take the chest and go in peace. So take the pair of urns and go see Shiloh to make plans to fly to Yellowstone and spread their ashes over the mountain range. Make sure to get permission from the authorities and to videotape the event and document it for future use. Most likely a video. So just means legal, lawful, done or made according to principle. Take means to go, to make one's way, means bring. So to bring the two urns with you when you go. To remain faithful, which means to your promise or pledge or whatever the agreement was in the previous solution. Chest means case. Case means a pair or couple. A pair of urns and a couple. Well, Forrest and Peggy were a couple for a very long time. Case means an often small or portable container for enclosing something, as for carrying or safekeeping. That would be the urn or urns. A specific occurrence or matter requiring discussion, decision, or investigation as by officials or law enforcement authorities. So what he's saying there is to get permission to spread their ashes. Case also means love or infatuation. So he was in love with Peggy and he was in love with Yellowstone. Go means approval or permission as to undertake or begin something. But once you get permission, it also means to fly, travel, and it means range. Range is a chain of mountains, so the Rocky Mountains. Then go in means to fly in to Yellowstone. Enter means record, so he's going to want it videotaped and documented. Peace means love, and he was in love with Yellowstone. It means a pact, which is contract or an agreement, a promise or pledge. So the agreement that the finder would have signed, agreeing to spread his ashes and Peggy's ashes. Shiloh. Shiloh was a town in ancient Palestine and was the keeping place of the tabernacle and the ark. The name Shiloh is derived from the Hebrew word shalah, which means to be at rest or to extract. It is also related to the Hebrew word shalom, which signifies peace. Shiloh is often interpreted as meaning tranquil. So go in peace means go see Shiloh, since he is a pilot and you're going to need one.